Hi, my name is Purvi Arora and this is my HOS 101 video of an alcoholic beverage. The beverage which I've chosen is rum. So what is rum? Rum is a distilled liquor made from sugarcane products usually produced as a byproduct of sugar manufacture. Rum is a spirit obtained by distillation after fermentation of sugarcane with agricultural process or molasses within the industrial process. Now the question is, where does rum come from? How did it originate? It was first made in the East Indies in the 17th century, then spread to other areas where sugarcane was grown, such as China, India, North Africa. The Spanish and Portuguese explorers transplanted sugarcane to the New World when they saw the Caribbean and South American climates were perfect for this invaluable crop. No matter how harsh the taste was, rum was given as a payment to slaves strung by pirates who scourged the shores of Spanish Main and consumed by the British Navy with lime juice added to prevent scurvy. Rum was also popular in the 17th century in Europe and in the 18th century American colonies. Rum making became a flourishing industry in New England at this time as they exchanged rum for slaves with Africa and the West Indies. The name rum came from a Dutch drinking cups of the time, or there's another theory from where the name of rum came from, that is the derivation of the islanders' word brum, which means a sugarcane drink. So now I'm going to tell you about the process how rum is actually made. So rum is made from molasses or sugarcane juice fermented to create a liquid known as wash in this stage with water and yeast. The wash is boiled in the distillation process to 160 proof or higher. Some distillers use pot stills, others use column stills. The spirit comes out of the still as a clear liquid which takes on both its color and much of its character from barrel aging. White rum is often not put in barrels at all but in tanks until bottling. For aged rums, casks that once held bourbon, cognac, wine, whiskey are redeployed as storage. The Caribbean climate is so hot and humid that aging happens rather quickly, and happens of the liquid is lost to evaporation. A few distillers ship their barrels elsewhere to cooler climates for long-term storage. So now I'm going to tell you about the categories of rum. There are three main categories of rum. One's white rum, the other one's dark rum, and the third one is spiced rum. Light rum, also known as white rum, has nearly no color and it has a very light flavor. It is filtered multiple times to remove any impurities and is not aged for a very long time. Black rum, which is also known as dark rum, is aged for the longest time out of all three categories of rum. It has a deep color and a sweet smoky flavor. Spiced rum, on the other hand, is typically in the barrels for the same time as the dark rum. It also has added caramel colorings to it to add to the flavor. The most famous white rum which we have here is Bacardi. Bacardi is a product of Puerto Rico. It has 37.5% of alcohol in it. It is filtered for 12 to 24 months. Bacardi has a light and clean spirit. It is used in mojito and pina colada. Pinley, on the other hand, is also a white rum which is produced in Australia, Queensland. Pinley has the flavor which has a hint of vanilla and hazel. Pinley is aged in the barrels for 2 years. It is a perfect white rum for making cocktails. It is used in making mojito, pina colada and many other cocktails. The second category, which is the dark rum, in that we have Bundaberg UP rum, which is produced in Queensland, Australia. It has 37% of alcohol. It is made with 100% sugarcane, flavors of molasses and caramel. The best way to have this rum is with Coke. It is popular for the cocktail, dark, and so next rum which we have is Binley Double Barrel rum, which is aged for 5 years. It is produced in Australia, Queensland. It is packed with spiced oak and scotch toffee notes with additional honey, oak and lingering florals. It has 40% of alcohol. The best way to serve it is neat or on the rocks. It is mainly used for mixed drinks. Now we come to the third category. In the third category, I would start with Captain Morgan Spiced Cold Rum. It is produced in Jamaica. It has 35% of alcohol and it has a very smooth taste with mellow spice, hints of vanilla, cardamom and cinnamon. The popular mixed drinks with this are rum and coke and dry and rum. The second type of spiced rum is Binley Australia rum. This one is produced in Queensland, Australia. It has hints of citrus, rounded spices and lengthy finish. It has 40% of alcohol in it. It is infused with aromatic spices including vanilla, cinnamon, clove and nutmeg. The popular mixed drinks with this one are rum neat, rum on the rocks and rum and coke. The next and last category of rum which we have is Briggs Spiced Rum, a dry aromatic Sydney-made spiced rum. It was founded in 2018 in the Surrey Hills. Not your tropical spiced rum, this is a blend of their white and their gold rum and then infused with flavors. A drier style of spiced rum that can be drunk neat and that has cinnamon, vanilla, grapefruit and native Aussie spices including Queensland mangoes, bush currants. So now I'm going to tell you the regions where rum is produced and it's most popular. The first one is Barbados. The second one is Philippines, followed by Guyana, Cuba, Jamaica, Haiti and India. Rum is not only an alcoholic beverage, but it has many varying uses to it. One of which is the medicinal value of rum. Rum is a fermented drink produced from sugarcane juice or molasses, and it does not contain any fat or carbohydrates. This is one of the reasons why rum is said to have medical properties. Rum was also used in the history by British Army. The soldiers used to have their monthly ration of rum. When combined with lime, the drink helped to prevent scurvy issues in the soldiers. The next one is it helps in maintaining a healthy heart because it can prevent heart attacks due to artery block. The third use of rum is that it prevents common cold. You might have heard a lot of alcoholic beverages can help cure common cold. Rum has antimicrobial properties, so drinking rum gives a warm and soothing feeling to a person suffering from cold. The fourth varying use of rum is that it decreases muscle pain. People who suffer from intermittent claudication can benefit from rum consumption. It is found that rum can offer good relief from cramping pain in the leg and reduce muscle pain. Also, did you know rum also has nutritional benefits? Yes, it is found that rum just has 100 grams can offer 230 calories of energy, which is also almost equal to that provided by a regular pizza. Scientific studies conducted on people drinking moderate amounts of rum shows that they have an increased lifespan by 2 to 3 years when compared to the people who do not drink liquor. So now I'm going to tell you about the serving style for rum. The first serving style tip which I'm going to give you all is that if we're serving a white rum, we need to use a highball glass. And on the other hand, if we're going to serve a dark rum, then we use an old-fashioned glass. Also, there are four types of ways in which we can serve rum. The first one is neat, in that we use an old-fashioned glass in which we put one shot of rum, that is 30 ml. The next one is rum on the rocks, in which you add ice and 30 ml of rum in the old-fashioned glass. The third type is rum with any drink, a mixed drink, which can be juices or cold drinks, coke. So here I've added a dark rum and coke, which I'm serving in an old-fashioned glass. And the fourth type is serving rum in mocktails. So this is a lemon martell mojito, which is served in a highball glass. So this is how we serve different types of rums in different types of glasses. This assignment has highly helped me in knowing about different category of rums. I think I can always use this kind of knowledge for my placement because I can always recommend my guest about the different categories of rum. In the beginning, I can always ask them about if they want a white rum, dark rum or spiced rum. Also, if they want a particular mix with it, because the dark rums, they go best with coke. Also with spiced rum, the citrus juices such as pineapple, they go best. So I think this kind of knowledge, and also about upselling the local brands such as the Binley, which is produced in Australia, Queensland. because at times the guest would like to try a specialty of the country which they are visiting. So at that time I can always suggest them with the Binley, white rum or dark rum or spiced rum, whichever taste they may require. So I think all the knowledge which I have gained about rum, the different styles and the glasses in which I can serve them would highly help me in my placement. Thank you so much for watching my video. I'm sure it must have added to your knowledge of rum. Thank you.